Hello everyone, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. Welcome, welcome. So we have some very special news to touch on and to talk about, this being episode 1, the official episode 1 of Living World Season 5, or better known or more officially known as the Icebrood Saga. The trailer just released, well, a couple days ago. I'm kind of late, but you know, better late than never. So let's give it a look. And let's talk about it right after.
Commander, I need your help here. At Jorah's keep.
The gate's open.
And no one here to greet us.
No. What? What happened? We need to fix this.
That voice. The one in the back of my head.
You hear it too, don't you?
You can't trust them. I can protect you.
Ooh, BB is getting a little cold up in here. I'm gonna have to bundle up. But that was the trailer overall for impressions. The community seems to really like it. They really enjoyed the darker tones, the darker route that ArenaNet has taken with the trailer, and supposedly with the whole entire episode. It definitely lays the groundwork for the mood. As for my personal opinion, I really like it. It's probably one of the top ones. Definitely a different contrast to the trailer for A Bug in the System. That one was also highly revered, but this one I think is equally as good in terms of execution. I know they're not necessarily the same in terms of mood and style, but it definitely got some high marks from myself and the community in general. So I'm just going to be going through the trailer a little bit on my own here, so if you hear some clicking, that is why. So first off, I'll probably also like cut and paste some screenshots every now and then. I don't know how I'm going to edit this, but I'm going to edit it somehow. The very first thing that we hear is what I predict to be Almoras Soulkeeper. They had said, well, people had said, shouldn't Almora have been there for Kralkatorrk's death? And they were like, don't worry, we have some other plans for Almora. And I think there was something about, oh, should Almora die? Or was Almora going to die with Kralkatorrk or something like that? I think she might have died to Jormag here. We hear her say, Commander, come, we need your assistance or something. At Bajor's keep, and everything seems fine on the surface, but if you tighten your ear and focus in on the audio, her voice sounds distorted, slightly augmented, like there are two tones to her voice, which is really hard to do when you're just speaking. To have two different voices at once, that typically doesn't happen. So that right off the bat gives me reason to believe that she might be dead, and that Jormag is using her to lure us to Bajor Keep, and see what Jormag has done. And what Jormag has done is seen in the very next frames of the trailer, when Bram and the Commander are walking into the keep, or some fortress, and a bunch of Vigil soldiers kicked the bucket, kicked the cold bucket. They probably didn't die of pneumonia or like some cold. They probably died from the Icebrood and sharp weapons and ice. So that is a really unfortunate end for the Vigil soldiers. Not the entire Vigil, but if Almora is in fact dead, who's going to replace Almora as the head of the Vigil? That's another question that we have. I mean, it's not been confirmed that she's dead, It could just be Dormag using her voice, or Dormag in a more darker tone using her body. So the next frames after Bram and the Commander see what has happened, they come into, the trailer transitions into the different features. This being the new map. I want to just call it Biora Keep, or Biora Marches. BJ or Bajora. Do people want to keep saying Bajora? I think it would be more eloquently pronounced Biora, but that's just me. We see a couple frames of the new map, very icy. We see some creatures, and you might notice throughout this trailer, some creatures, if not the majority of them, have colors on them and different coloring, which is indicative of one of the new features coming up soon, and I'll get into that more often, but you might just want to take a note of that. It goes into the new mastery, the Raven Attunement. I still don't really know what the Raven Attunement does, per se. It was just something fluffy, like give yourself insight into the Icebrood or the evils of the far Shiver Peaks and protect yourself, something like that. New mastery. Raven Attunement. And surprisingly, I was kind of shocked at this. Another mastery, the Essence Manipulation. I was fully expecting just one mastery to come in. We have two, which is, I think, really great. And from today's blog post, it's not necessarily two. It's 3 separate mastery tracks for the Essence Manipulation. I guess this is time for me to talk about the Essence Manipulation, because after the Raven Attunement, we get to see some slides about the new mastery system, Essence Manipulation. So, for the Essence Manipulation, we got a blog post about it today. Thankfully, I didn't make the video yesterday. I can talk about it in this video. So, basically with the Essence Manipulation, I have the other thing pulled up here. It is a new form of mastery, endgame mastery, that they have developed for the Icebrood Saga. This hopefully will be carried on throughout the Icebrood Saga. It seems that it will. And yeah, for now, I hope it is carried out. It seems that it will. There are some questions I have and other people have for this system. But before I get into those questions, let me first just kind of explain TLDR what this system is. Basically, it is an action. It is not a passive traveling mastery like mounts or gliders or mushrooms or thermal tubes. This is something that is actively sought out by player characters, and if you have enough stacks and if you have enough mastery points spent into it, the system, you can activate active abilities, which can be seen in the trailer. They are 3 beams, each with their own color, and each color represents a different essence manipulation mastery. One being vigilance, the second being resilience, and the third being valor. And within today's blog post, they talked about what they were kind of aiming for. They wanted this rock, paper, scissors approach to the mastery. They wanted vigilance is strong against resilience, resilience is strong against valor, and valor is strong against vigilance. It's a little weird because we haven't played it, but I feel like once we start playing it and once we get used to the colors, it's just a matter of practice to see which one is strong against the other and which one, you get used to it. So that's pretty much essence manipulation. Each essence gives its own benefits. For vigilance, you gain 5 seconds of fury and 15% endurance regeneration with 4 seconds of swiftness. Resilience, 10 seconds of might, 400 health, and 4 seconds of swiftness. And with Valor, you gain 3 seconds of quickness and 4 seconds of swiftness. So you gain passive benefits, but at a certain stack, you can activate these essences to deal damage and to attack foes who are hopefully weak against the essence you have in the best possible way. So that's pretty much essence manipulation. It's kind of long, drawn-out process, and it's very complex. It seems like it's complex, so, you know, just wait until it actually launches. The next thing we see in the trailer is the new upgradable weapon set, the Ancient Boreal. We see a broken sword. This is a full weapon set. It's a broken sword which transitions into a reconstructed, whole, pure form of the Boreal set. After this, we have new weekly rotating strike missions. 3 new bosses. Kind of 2 with 1 augmented one. So we have the Bone Skinner. We have 2, like, evil manipulated Kodan, and then the Ice Construct, the Icebrood Behemoth construct thing, with what seems to be the puppet master behind the construct. There is I'm guessing like an Icebrood shaman, mage, who is controlling it. You can see him inside of it. He also has his own little screenshot on the official release page. And after this, we get into some more fluffy lore and story, building on the environment and just the area. It's dark, it's cold, it's like a gray snow, nothing good. We see some spirits, we see the Bone Skinner come around the corner, he said hi, and then we see the giant ice construct, the bottom half of the ice construct. He was feeling a little shy. He skipped out on leg day, but he decided to come out of his hole and say, what up, these are my legs, and I'm proud of them. And I'm proud for him. And that is basically Whispers in the Dark. That's pretty much the whole trailer. Throughout that lore bit, we hear Jormag. Pretty much Jormag saying like, yo, come to me. I can protect you. We're gonna conquer the world together. Probably once Aurene as well. So Jormag does seem to be a bit more smart, intelligent, conniving, and persuasive. So that was basically the trailer. I don't have much else to say other than the features that I've already gone through, the essence manipulation, TLDR on that, the new Raven Mastery, which I don't know a lot about. It probably will do something more passive. It doesn't, I mean, you channel it, but oh, I know. The Raven Mastery allows you to go through doors and like walls and break through things. Yeah, I remember. Thanks, Spring, for finally just clicking in all of a sudden. I really appreciate that. But anything else before I go? Overall, I'm just really excited for Whispers in the Dark. It's coming next week. 6 more days. So guys, keep on the lookout for my videos on Whispers in the Dark, my videos on them. If we have any more new information, I might make a video on it. I'm excited about the strike missions. That's another thing. I'm really excited to see how difficult these strike missions are, if they've bumped up the difficulty a bit, and if they've implemented some rewards for the strike missions. I would really like that. Or some system, I don't know. We're gonna see how the new strike missions feel, but hopefully they're a bit more difficult. Other than that, build templates, people are still giving feedback. We haven't heard much about build templates from them. Personally, I would really enjoy it if the build templates, like with professions, those were just completely free. I don't like spending money because you can just like purchase more character slots, and it's just it was kind of a weird implementation, but that's my quick opinion on that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like the video if you liked it. Comment down below your thoughts about Whispers in the Dark, or Whisper in the Dark. It's a singular whisper in the dark. Jormag just said hi, and then, you know, left. And subscribe for more Guild Wars 2 content and early, not early footage, sorry, footage on the new upcoming episode and maybe some builds I've been playing with the new build templates. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a fun day, everyone. Bye.